And welcome back. Sun Devils lead Portland State by the score of 37-9. And there is a new face at left tackle. You've heard the name, Dan Knapp. You may remember last year he was at tight end. It's been quite a transformation. 30 pounds, actually. And it's funny because Dan had to lose weight to perfect his position over at tight end, and then so to become a left tackle. He somewhat enjoyed gaining the weight, though. Did a number of food challenges, including as many Hooters wings as he could eat, and he got up to 80. The Chompy Slider Challenge, and he almost completed it. And he said he really has just enjoyed all the buffets that he can find, guys. And I'm sure it really has been something for him that was a little bit fun to make the position switch.
Laquan Lewis past midfield on the kick return. Jody thanks as Juan Roque licks his chops after that report.
Well, just thinking about the Cardinals the other day, talking about Deuce Latui having a little too much fun at the buffets and the chicken wing places. And here's the guy, Dan Knapp now being asked to gain. As we see this return, this is a heck of a job on the return, being able to make a play here. You see Kerry, it's just a great job.
42 yards for Laquan Lewis on that return. Plays in the defensive backfield for ASU, and for the first time tonight, it is not Stephen Threet, but Brock Osweiler behind center and in the shotgun in the no huddle, looking for Jamal Miles. So first action tonight for Brock Osweiler, the sophomore from Kalispell, Montana, who played 6 games last year as a true freshman.
What I want people to really understand about Brock Osweiler is character. Didn't win the starting job. Did he transfer? Did he cop an attitude? Did he start making waves? No. What does he do? He's rooming with Stephen Threet. That just tells you that the kid has just a tremendous upside. He knows what his role on the team. He's going to get his chance to play, but just the unselfishness and the character of this young man just makes you want to root for him.
You're right. Great character and poise and maturity from Brock Osweiler after he found out that Threet would be the starter. And he makes his first completion of the season to Mike Willie. And Willie finally down at about the 43-yard line. Good support from his roommate, Stephen Threet.
When I was playing, there's a little tandem, Jake Plummer and Jason Verdugo, who were battling to be the number 2 quarterback behind Grady Benton back in those days, and they became the best of friends, and they were also roommates. And it just shows you that the game of football brings people together. And again, I just can't say enough good things about Brock Osweiler and being able to be a man and take what happened and just move forward.
And then the flat to Jamal Miles. Jamal Miles, room to run along the sidelines, and popped out at the 10. 33-yard pass completion. The catch and the run by Jamal Miles.
What I'm really liking about Mazzoni's spread offense is it just gives you so many different dynamics. A back out of the backfield as you watch Jamal Miles, looks the ball in, turns up. As you see, there's no one around him. And that's because the formations that he's using, the receiving routes that are being done, the receivers are showing one thing, and then all of a sudden they're blocking. And that's a tribute to Steve Broussard. He's shown these guys how to block, and they're playing a lot more physical than they have in the past.
And now the handoff to Jamal Miles. Cuts left into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. A quick 6 with Brock Osweiler at quarterback. Jamal Miles doing most of the damage. The sideline catch, nobody was within 20 or 30 yards of him of the previous play, and then showing the shiftiness, cutting to his left and making it into pay dirt.
Jamal Miles, one of those players that Dennis Erickson mentioned yesterday as far as being the home run threat. Said he was tired of grinding it out, tired of going 80 yards and going 12, 14, 15 plays. He goes, this year we want to establish an offense that's going to hit you quickly.
Big play threats, guys that can take it to the house, and boy, they have plenty of them. Cameron Marshall with a couple of early touchdown runs. He had 3 in the first half. We've seen DeAndre Lewis and now Jamal Miles.
The offensive line's doing a good job of bungling it up, but the wide receivers, again, I have to say, the wide receivers have been doing a great job with those defensive backs. So you got the offensive line blocking, you got the wide receivers blocking, and you got Jamal Miles running. That's just a beautiful thing. It's poetry in motion, and of course it leads to 6 points.